from other side of the world. How you all doing? I'm here again to just to check on you all and 365 of serious videos, live stream videos. Uh, I'm just here to say hello everyone and just give you an update. And again, as Monday finished. I know I still didn't finish my reports yet, but I'm still working on it. I have a meeting. I think it went successfully. I'm still waiting for the results from what they're saying. Uh, and again, guys, we're here to share our knowledge, share our experience with other people, trying to make new friends. And also, I'm gonna stick with you here for probably next 25 minutes. I'm not gonna make it long because I gotta head to bed. Welcome back, Mr. Mayo. How was your mayonnaise? So we're here just to share our idea, to talk, to have fun, to share our experience, to see if any investment opportunity we can have in here also. And also Ramadan is almost over, and also I would like to send my prayer, to all the people in the Middle East, what they're going through, and everybody actually in the universe, because everybody stuck with the new gas prices and all the surge. Everything is gonna go up high. I know I don't like to talk about political stuff, but I'm just here to have fun. And Nader, my brother from whatever, Habibi, how you doing, brother? So we're here, going to be rich in Eid. Inshallah, Rabbil Alameen, you will be rich. Everybody gonna take idea, take allowance, and go have fun. I don't know if the Eid is gonna be this Friday or Thursday. We still didn't know yet. Anybody knows or Oh, so it's in a calendar shows Friday, so I'm not sure it's gonna be Friday or Thursday. I think it's depend on the view in the moon and stuff like that. So I think it's a Friday too. I'm still not sure yet because some of the other world they start. I think they have they started. I think we started here Thursday Ramadan. Some other countries start Wednesday Ramadan, so we still didn't know for sure, when it's gonna be. But I think it's gonna be Friday. I hope it's gonna be Friday also because, we're gonna have Saturday and Sunday also, so it's gonna be kind of be off work, and we're gonna have more opportunity that way. But if you start, so again, guys, thank you for sticking with me in here, and thank you for subscribing to my channel. And again, guys, we are here as partner also. So this is a channel of this future. We make money out of it. Let's share it. We the first channel that share profit to their subscribers. And inshallah, we are closer to Allah after inshallah. But we're always there. We should be always there, brother. So again, guys, everybody want to talk about anything, you can put it in the chat down there, and let's talk about it. And again, guys, I'd like to have you all as my friend and real friend. And again, you can go visit my community, find my WhatsApp number and my communication in there, and let's keep contact. Also starting seeing that you are posting YouTube videos again. Yeah, I'm trying to see that also. I'm trying to post some YouTube, or I make actually investment opportunity to the guys. And usually while I'm on the road, I'm trying to open live stream to all see the roads. And also when we do some work, also I will try. I'm gonna also start the youth soccer team. I have right now. I have 5 boys, 1 girl. Um, is gonna be in my team. So I cannot wait to start. And also I'm trying to start the middle school soccer team. I'm kind of finding it in here, so people actually give me some kind of hard time, boys and soccer and stuff. Especially in a rural area, we always like have a 600 families in here. So it's kind of a little bit rough, because many people they just want to stick with the rules and what's going on. I'm just trying to break the routine and trying to save my county from dying pretty much, because my county is beautiful county, but it just that again, economically is not that beautiful, because still people in here, they're still making $7 and $8 and $9 an hour, so it's kind of pretty rough to live that way. And many people they actually leave the town and go look for the bigger cities so they can make extra money. But again, guys, whoever watching me, don't forget to subscribe. We're here every day, 365 days of live streams, videos, and share my progress and my projects and my community impact projects. And also, I'm here just to share my experience. I'm not looking for donation or anything. You know what, we're here to support. Yes. I'm about 3 hours away from Lexington. Yes, 3 hours away from Lexington. I have a meeting actually coming up in I think Hazard. Yeah, in Hazard. Hi, brother. $7 an hour is. Uh, yeah, seven. No, we're still here in Eastern Kentucky. 7.25. So I got your email about the feet. What feet? You mean the fleet? I don't talk anything about feet. So again, yeah, believe it or not, there is still people in here, especially working in restaurants in here. There is still making $7.25 an hour. Yes, believe it or not, they're working them at this and plus the tip. So that's depend on what you're gonna get. Well, and kind of minimum wage is almost $18. Yeah, some of the states actually here in the United States they upgrade their minimum wage. I think we are one of the states. Like Kentucky State is one still of the states. They still don't wanna. For some reason said, okay, look at this BS. They said if they raise their wages or the minimum wages, everything gonna get high. Everything is already high, brother. Everything is already, they look at the gas prices, look at the food prices, look at the groceries prices, look at everything's prices. It's almost high. So what else is gonna get high? When people, and people has already found some people there, here in this area, in this area, what we see in here, it's the maximum. I know, I know. I know, and here to I know it's depend on if you live in California or you live in California now. The gas price is almost $8 and $9 an hour. Can you imagine going to the gas station with almost $10 a gallon? $10, and you put just 10 gallon. That's it, 10 gallon. You pay $100, then nobody gonna go anywhere. Yeah, absolutely. 100K feels like a 25K, like or 30K a few years ago. Not too far. I want to eat Skittles, but and I mean, uh, oh, this is prior to. I mean, I think he prayed to Allah or he prayed to God. I don't know. So again, guys, it just. I really don't know. I don't know about the states how it works and how other states do it. Like some other states, literally, some other states make $18 the minimum wages, and some other states, even if McDonald's owner, they make other states, working in almost, $20 an hour. But in here, literally, it's written in here in the nearest McDonald's from me in here, you start with $8 an hour. What that kind of BS is that? Imagine you work 40 hours and you go home, with $250 a paycheck. What you gonna pay with it? You just literally paid for your gas, and that was it. I mean, that doesn't make sense, But also, the law let them do that, and they will do it. Which they make it a million. Literally, you go to McDonald's, we're having here people they don't cook anymore. So most of the people they just want to go to fast food restaurants, and it just wouldn't work for that wage. I know. For myself, I wouldn't. That's called slavery. But listen, in our situation in here, brother, if you didn't able to work in this, you have to drive at least. In order for you at least to make $12 an hour in this area, you have to drive at least an hour and a half every day. Imagine you in order from you, Sam Hassan, how you doing, brother? In order in order from you to work, literally, if you're making $15 an hour, let's say 15, you have to drive almost an hour and a half every day. Yeah, yeah, but most of the people here they don't have money to even start a project, or even sell stuff. In order for me to sell stuff, you have to buy stuff, okay? And I'm trying to tell the people here there is a lot of programs in here, especially in Eastern Kentucky, to develop the economy. You don't have to be owning a business or just to start a business. Like it's called cohort program, for some organization here, some non-profit and profit organization. They said even if you just have an idea, come and stay with us for 8 weeks. the 8 weeks, every week you're gonna just have one course with them. It's for 2 hours virtually, so through Zoom. And at the end of the course, or on end of entrepreneur course, you're gonna give you $10,000 grant to start your business. But people, they don't want to do that. People, they don't want to learn. They just want to stick what they want to do. They want to work through the week, over the weekends, go have fun, and go have a four-wheeler drive or go get muddy, and that was it. Don't save their money and spend their check when they get. Yeah, I have my stepson. He's making almost $10,000 a month. Okay, and he's still broke. Yes, so that's $120,000 a year, and he's still broke. Believe it or not, that's what driving me crazy. How we cannot know how to budget your money, how to. But also, he's borrowing, and go deal with Cash Express, dealing with lenders and stuff. Because it doesn't make sense. You go spend $100 some every day, on your own food for breakfast and lunch and dinner. Then you can buy groceries with that. So you're talking about, for every week, for him, he did $400 just for his own food. Driving. I mean, it's like crazy. I cannot. Uh, so I don't know how to explain that, but it just crazy. Hold on. I'm trying to do this. So start question. Uh, yes, people are awful with their money. They complain when they're broke. I mean, listen, how we can explain that? And when somebody's making $10,000 a month, and you go ask them, where did your money go? And literally, the simple answer you can get is just, I don't know. I'm not gonna glad crap. You look someone famous boy there for from Harry Potter. Thank you, Chad. I appreciate you, brother. Dave, if Christ God, do you think God can be fed, taken care of, Jesus care, fed by Mary, and doesn't make sense? Is prophet from God. Like, I know people that makes 250 years and ain't gonna joke. They don't have 500. Yes, yes. The Bible even says, Jesus. Listen, man. I mean, it was a religion and this, but how you don't know how to manage your money? I mean, it's how simple is that? Like for example, if you know all your income, when I used to work in Egypt, we're getting paid once a month. That's it. So you have to manage your money for next 30 days. Either you have opportunity to take a credit card, and then you know how that works with interest rate, and then you find yourself, you literally not working for yourself, you're working for the credit companies. You know what I mean? No, I mean, listen, found some people I know that are making about $1,500 the whole month. The whole month is $1,500. Okay, but they can live a very good life. I know that sounds crazy, but they know how to manage. I didn't see them eating outside a lot. You know what I mean. Uh, I'm 13 years old. I mean, it's to start from 13. When you start from 13, you know how to budget your money, how to save up your money, how to look for investment opportunity. It's mostly mentally mindset. Let's say mindset is where you're gonna actually look. Because if you want to have everything today, you have to learn how to be patient. If I want something today, like most of the entrepreneurs said, when you go buy a car, if you don't have the 10% of that car in your budget or in your net wealth, like this, for example, if you want to go buy a car worth $10,000, you know, you have to know your own, actually, your net wealth is actually $100,000. I know that sounds crazy. That's mean nobody gonna buy a car, but doesn't mean okay. I saw a lot of people they're gonna ripped off at the dealers because they're gonna buy a car. If they bought it cash out straight, it's about 12,000. But because they're gonna buy it for 3 years or 5 years in installments, they buy this car worth about almost $30,000. So the car of 12,000 you pay cash, you paid for it almost 30,000. Because you don't know the interest. Like for example, if you take a loan, auto loan. Okay, half of that sometimes go to interest. If you're making $250 a month, a half of that $125 go toward interest, and the 125 go to principal. So you know what I mean. So it's kind of crazy. So here is Nader said he take 1 month off the hospital of growing his own business, and in August he's taking another 50 days off of vacation to Palestine. MashaAllah, tabarakallah. Allah bless you, brother. I mean, listen, I mean, I don't know how that, but they didn't. The problem in I think in American schooling system in here, they don't teach people how to budget money, how to teach them how, because I don't know how to do that. They wanna have control on them. Yeah, no, that's what I do, brother. And here when I bought my car in here, I have two options. Either go ahead and buy it out cash, or put that money in a CD and take a loan against it. So the loan that the CD give you 3%. When you take a loan against it, they add 2% on the loan, so you pay 5% interest rate. You know, and make your payment from there. You still have that 12,000 just sitting out there on a CD, and you're making a payment, because if you just take it without any collateral or anything against that loan, you find yourself paying 17, 18% interest rate on it, depending on your credit score, and you'll find yourself very screwed at the end. So it's depend on the budgeting. Go and ask. Aiden de la Cruz, he said 1 million. Inshallah, brother, you're gonna get there. Five for it. The society is weak. If we have one job minimum wage, you could come home and sit in your butt and capital that you don't have money. Go get another job. I mean, listen. Uh, in many society in here, I think people having two jobs they're still kind of scared of, because okay, here the problem with the society in here, if you work too much, the system will punish you. Yeah, the system will punish you. How is that? I'll tell you how. Uh, for example, if you're making $15 an hour now, and you found another job and you're making another 20, through the total you're making about $35 an hour, you lose your medical care, you lose your any state benefits, and in order for you to buy a medical insurance and all benefits and stuff like that, you'll find yourself you're still making way less than if you didn't work. So many people here, they will work either under the table, or they will go work for a small amount of wages. So how you spend that, people rather you broke for something thing you wealthy have. Guys, I mean, listen, how I can describe that. Many people in here I know, they sold all of their stuff and they go live in other countries, because it's affordable, the different exchange rate, and I even have one of my friends, actually, he used to live in England, and he moved to Uganda, you know. So I have here our Orthodox Caesar 777. I hope I said that right. Yes, every Christian here wanna be my Christian Discord service. Feel welcome to add me here. And then he said, Wonder Bucket, why does Iran have any Walmarts? Because they are only. I don't know if it should be funny or not funny. I think it's, listen, brother. Thank you, Mr. Wonder Bucket. I mean, and again, guys, don't forget to subscribe. I'd love to have you all as my friend. And also, not just my friend, let's be a partner of this channel. Let's grow it out. Let's make money out of it, and let's I mean, why not share profit of it? Still go, like the other YouTubers go, just blowing it in a car, or just burn the car. You know what I mean? Alhamdulillah, sis, I'm a brother. Yeah, I'm your brother here is a Muslim. Alhamdulillah, and do Ramadan and praying, and I'm so happy with it. And no thanks. We studies your religion. My last girlfriend on Barakit, that anyone thinks never shut up, but the birds was so cool. Justin, it's hi Hazel. Hazel, guys, let me provide you all to Hazel. Hazel, one of the people who's always in here for us, and she is alien. Yeah, or she defined herself as alien. With all due respect to you, Hazel, and she's now trying to actually move from Mars to Pluto, which is if you want to visit her, you gotta get your yellow snacks with you, because you're not gonna get in because your snack is your passport. So you gotta get pretty good amount of a snack, So she will tell you everything about it. Do you believe in forcing Christian to convert or be banned? No, brother. No, no. We just, listen. For me as a Muslim, Alhamdulillah, Rabbil Alameen, we just tell people about Islam. We don't force. We don't ask to converse. We don't ask to banish. Do you know why? Because we just tell, and then you have your own mind, to tell you, to think about it, to read about it, and make your own decision. You know, you should seriously consider being comedian. Yeah, Hazel, you're talking about to Hazel. Hazel, she is the one. She should be the comedian. And just Awako also, but he got busy actually being comedian since he started the first show for him. And I think he just got busy forcing our religion is sin, and we can talk about what we we can talk about what we believe. Christ is the King. Hey, do you remember me? Absolutely. Where have you been, Brianna? And I didn't see you here for a while. Uh, what this about? We're talking about everything here, brother. Andrew Mel, we're talking about everything. We're talking about um, ideas. We're talking about our own achievements. We're talking about our experience. We're talking about everybody, brother. We talk about everything in here. We share everything. And again, this is, I just come up with my idea when I saw one of the YouTuber. He's making $100,000 a month, and all one thing really he does, he brings stuff and burn it or bring stuff and break it. I said, why in the world would could be something like that? Why are we not sharing this? Go send somebody $100 or one of your subscriber $100. How many subscriber you have? Send $100, send the money's out, and then take another patch and send another hundred. You know what I mean? Uh, uh, and then how old is Aisha? You seems look like a cool dude. Where are you from? I'm originally from Egypt, Andrew, and I live here in the United States since back in 2017. But also, I'm a dual citizen, so I'm Egyptian citizen and also I'm American citizen, alhamdulillah. And I'm between here and there, and I love to travel the world. I've been in Paris, I've been in Rome, I've been in Istanbul, I've been in Taif in Saudi Arabia, I've been in Egypt, and my wife she went Vietnam, Jakarta, Indonesia, and we're trying to discover the world. Not discover the world, because she was older than Rebecca. Rebecca, uh, uh, if MM literally just shared myself and sh- well, I didn't quite catch that. I was so busy. I know. Share such as Andrew. I'm from Arizona. Arizona. No, Rebecca was three. Go study. His hi streamer. What's the topic? Topic here we talk about everything. Just as Robert in the chat, and we will talk about. We're having fun. We'll talk about everything. I usually start this channel to share my experience with people, and I got robbed from unreliable contractor. So what is the fact? What factor? So I'm kind of share my experience with here with people, and we're having fun with either with investment opportunity. We're talking about like Hazel in here, so much fun, sarcasm. She was just drop the comment in here, so boo, she'll make you laugh. So this was the topic. And guys, whoever watching me there, don't forget to subscribe. I'm gonna be here every single day. And here, Hazel, just to sit on the travel. Thank me later. Oh no, thank you. Good to see you back. And well, the one and only Nicole. I'm always here as I am right now. Arizona. I'm trying to get. I think you should help Hazel to found her spaceship because she wanna travel from Mars to Pluto, and she's still kinda. And also, she kinda lost her brain somewhere. And she said last time she visited North Korea. What I cannot help there because most of the people there they kinda like. Uh, I don't know how you can make search there, but she said it wasn't her brain wasn't braining, so I think she said wasn't a big deal. So and and you remind me of something, and discovering, did anybody discover anything lately? You know, uh, like when Christopher Columbus, discovered United States. I mean, how we can discover something somebody already live in it. You know, I hope. So, like tomorrow, I'm gonna discover Brianna's car, you know, and then just give her, you know, and then when the police was stopping me, I said, I just discovered the car. So do you think people actually lose their minds? I mean, listen, man. If we don't have point, we lose our mind. Sometimes we have to lose it and then come back to get it. It's normal. How many times did you lose? I lost my mind, multiple times. You know. So, Obama, I'm trying to start politician over North Korea. I just need to stop Africa first. Go ahead, brother. With all my best luck. I discovered that I breathe oxygen, by the way. Not a deal, though. Oh, what you're breathing before then? I think maybe you have to adjust, Hazel, because I don't know how that works in Mars. And Andrew, I there was Alhamdulillah, Rabbil I mean, I'm a Muslim brother, and I'm proud of it, and I'm so happy I am. Uh, and then Jake, upright for all the innocent Christian Lebanese that were killed. Yes, yes, all the people in the Middle East. It's a disaster. Only people that got hurt is the civilians. All the politicians or all the political people, they're sitting in their air conditioner office or in their jets or in their planes in the air, and their kids having fun on the beach. But whatever. I mean, whatever we say, we'll try to tell people, to be careful, from choosing their leaders. We choose a leader now. We thought he's a decent guy, and then turned to be biggest idiot I ever seen. You know, he literally BS every single body on this planet. Not all BBL, he said. Christians, lol. So, what is your opinion of Christianity? Christianity is the same as any religion, as the same as Jew, as the same as Muslim, and for people, who are Christian or they're Jew or they're Muslims, knowledge is out there, Bible is out there, Torah is out there, Quran is right there. Go read, discover these religions, and see what's comfortable with you, what's gonna make feel well. For me, alhamdulillah, when I'm a Muslim, I pray 5 times a day, and it behave my telling me how to be kind to people, how to deal with people, because everything is written there, and just read it and you're gonna enjoy it. You don't have to be a Muslim to read a Quran. You don't have to be Christian to be read the Quran, or to be Jew. You know what I mean. You don't have to be a specific religion to read about other religions. It's not prohibited to read about the religion. Read about it and do whatever you want to do. You have your own brain. You have your own feelings. You have your own everything. Just do whatever you want to do. Just to read. Don't just even rely on social media. Don't rely on Facebook or Telegram or whatever it is, out there, or paid media, that were telling you these people are bad or these people are good. I'm not gonna tell people they're bad or they're good until go deal with them. I will go deal with Jake. I will go deal with Justin. I'll go deal with Andrew, and then I'm the one. You don't tell me what to do. Don't tell me to shut off my brain and think instead of me and telling people they're good or they're bad. I have to go deal with people, and they are the one who, from my experience with them, I can decide it on my own if they're good or they're bad. But then just tell me. But sadly, some people just look at the media and completely shut off the brain, and they believe whatever they get, which I don't like that. I'm a Muslim. I'm gonna pray for my Christian brother and sister. Yes, how you read the Bible or only the Quran? I read it all, because I like to read, and to have also, okay. I don't know if somebody read The Art of War. It's a book to read The Art of War. It's telling it just do not read on your own culture. You read in a different culture to know how the other people think. Different culture to different people. Everybody have their own vision, their own beliefs, their own thinking. You know what I mean? So when you read it all, and then you decided what you want to go with. I mean, it's up to you, brother. And I think if you went to Islam, I don't think you're gonna go back. From how it's just very simple. It's like 1 + 1 = 2. Would you make dua for them to be guarded? Absolutely. Or make dua, Allahumma akrimhum jami'an, Allahumma ihdihum jami'an ya Rabbal Alameen. It's because you don't believe in one God anymore, and then I feel like the world will end soon. I mean, اقتربت الساعة وانشق القمر. It's we are at the end of. I think so. We are toward. But you know again, guys. Only thing you have to be. Be kind, be good, learn the art of ignoring. Uh, uh, Always focus on your goal and always be kind. And always trying to help people out, and don't expect anything in return. And why you always talking? You want for me to just be silent? These people watching me were talking about everything. I'm reading their bro. Then you still need to read. go to the AI. If you don't want to read, go to the Google and read the whole. I think that debate been all the news. That debate has been said like billions times. And if you didn't hear about it, come and ask me. Then so he said 6 7, and I will subscribe. What is the problem with 6 7? Or 7 8, or 8 9, or 9 10? I think 6 7. Somebody was reading about something about kind of uh, what's called, kind of like mystery therapy. I don't know what it was, but I read about it. It doesn't make sense to me at the time. Look like I feel close like weeks away. No, 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 brother. I don't think she just fix away. But also, we still don't know, for sure. This is al alam al ghaib. This is something we really don't know. The only God and only Allah is on only. Oh, thank you so much. But again, guys, I mean, we're here to talk about everything, and I'm so glad, guys. And again, everybody that out there, putting a comments, or different religion, different culture, different opinion, different vision, different languages. We're here to discuss the idea. So there is no personal madness, or no personal mad about anyone. We're just discussing what we believe, and what sharing ideas, sharing visions, sharing knowledge in here. Not only you have to keep contact with people in general, and make friends also. So here, I'm so glad, people here from uh, Hawaii. Hawaii. What was that? Yisha Yadishini Wawayen. This is it's Chinese. This is sign are already here. This signs already here. So again, guys, we're here to share our vision, to share our opinion, to talk about everything. That's you don't feel comfort talk with the public. You can just drop it out here and we talk about it. And also, many times, many people, and that's what I'm saying. Many people, when we talk about any other topics, also many people do try to drag it to the religion, which is no problem with that, guys. It's okay if we don't talk about the religion, that's fine. But also there is multiple other topics we can talk about. Again, guys, I'm here also to help you. If anybody here in the United States or Canada, I will do my best to find you the resources, because like here in the United States, we uh, uh, there is a lot of economic development opportunity for even you have an idea, not even having a business. Even if you just have an idea, they will teach you how to be entrepreneur, and they will give you grants at the end of the 8 weeks or 12 weeks program. And it doesn't mean you have to attend to it every day. It's like one day a week for 2 hours, and that's it. It's like a class, but we'll teach you, and then at the end, we'll get you, a grant, and then you start your business or you start your idea. Which some of them is called restricted. It's called the conditional grants, which is you have to have actually plan to spend that grant. It's not just free money, because nothing called free money. And she said, Jesus, how old are you? Hawaii is totally flooded. Cuba are all electric. Oh my gosh, I didn't know that, brother. Fight, fight the good fight, brother. Stay strong, be safe. Just loves you too, brother. And hi, cheesily. He said, I don't understand what this language is. My goal this month I have off. My goal the month I have off is making 25K for my business. Go ahead for it, brother. Go ahead for it. This is a good thing about we live in a big neighborhood. Big neighborhood, you can have multiple opportunity with convenience store, with gas station, and to make a side hustle, and also to put a goal to reach, and again, guys, don't put so big goal, so put a little goals. That little goals, actually, when you achieve it, it will give you that dopamine and will keep you going. You know what I mean? And I'm a Muslim, alhamdulillah, brother. Handy or Hachi Zili, good morning, Indian man. Good morning, Sisi, or good morning, brother. I'm originally from Egypt. I don't look like an Indian. Which year you're born, bro? 2026? How many people? How many people you back? You hack? Which one, back or hack? And yes, I am Jew. Nice to see you here, brother. And have you read any of the Holy Bible and the New? Something. And my wife, she's Christian. She's not a Muslim, and many times I go with her to the church. And I think we read the Dave Bible, the one she has, and she likes to reading, so we read together too. And he said, Dave, you are. eighth Chinese. Do you think so? My eyes like as Egypt sold out to Israel. Us, I mean, that sounds about right. Are you Scottish? No, my wife is partially Scottish, you know, and you know, she's, you know, I mean, we were looking for the DNA follow up stuff. Uh, yeah, it's safe for you here, brother. Anywhere. When you're going to be, what? You're wrong. You're, what's wrong, brother? Is it safe to, what? It's safe everywhere, brother. You know, be nice, be kind, you'll be safe. That's it. Exit the matrix. Game over. Yes. I mean, listen. Try to explain this to me. You know, go from school to work from 9 to 5, to retire, to die. Hey, this is a life you really want to be. Wa alaikum salam wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh, Pavin. How you doing, brother? So, again, you know, again, guys, you know, you know, I wish if we'll be able, you know, we'll be able to run out of that matrix. And by the way, it's not easy. And they did Palestine forever, brother. It was Palestine before it was Israel, and Israel took a part of it. So it's Palestine. It was always gonna be Palestine forever, you know. So it's you know, it just, we really need to find a way to run out of the matrix, and you know. We live in here in Eastern Kentucky, brother. Or I live, not we, I live in Eastern Kentucky. So that's what telling you, you know, what this is real life. You know what we are looking for. You know, about from school, work 9 to 5, till you retire, and then you die. You know what I mean? I mean, I don't like that. I don't like that setup. Yes, Eastern Kentucky, a very rural area in Eastern Kentucky, brother. Forest, pretty much. We have about 600 families in this area, and that's it. Yeah, fear nothing but Allah. Yeah, our Creator. You know, He's the one to take care of it. So again, guys, you know, just you know, in share market, uh, you talk about stock market or share market? What is share market? It's like stock market, because I know stock market, but I don't know share market. Um, I don't think so, brother. You are Allah, you know. So again, guys, you know, I mean, here, you know, so, you know, let's talk about investment opportunity. You know, guys, you know, there is a lot of investment opportunity out there, and I think, you know, what's going on there now, I think in 2026 is going to be a big crash in the economy. It's not just in the United States, globally, especially after what's going on. So the crash, you know, is just gonna be cause all of this inflation, and I think, you know, up to the metrics they have done, you know, they are going to be a crash in the system. You know, just like the bubble happened in 2008, it's gonna happen in 2026. You know, the technology, you know, the internet bubbles when it's busted in 2008. Same thing is gonna happen with artificial intelligence bubbles. You know, I think this is gonna bust. You know, and then, you know, people are gonna run, you know, toward the gold, you know, again, you know, until the silver and gold again, you know, so it's getting there, you know, just people, they don't realize it, you know. And again, you know, the people who will be afraid of the people they actually, you know, have a little bit of money saved. But if you don't have any money saved, it's not gonna help you any, you know. I mean, it's not gonna literally, you know, I mean, for example, and if you really don't have any wealth and just live check by check, you know, what's gonna happen? More inflation. The gas prices, instead of now, you know, instead of $2 3 a gallon, you're gonna pay for it, you know, $6 a gallon. And I know in California now is almost $9 a gallon. Imagine you go fill a car, put just 10 gallon, you know, you pay $100. How many $100 you work every day? You know, you're making $100 an hour. You're not making $100 an hour. You know. Adrian, I'm originally from Egypt, brother, and I live here in the United States in Eastern Kentucky, brother. Is it better for me to keep my rental property or sell? What's your opinion? If you can keep up with your rental property and everything is good, go ahead and keep it, brother. Keep your rental property and get the money out of it. I have my buddy, his name is Kareem. He's in Michigan. MashaAllah, he has 200 rental properties, working with a Section 8 of the government. MashaAllah, he's making $200,000 a month before the expenses. For 200, and he's not getting paid, by the renter. He's getting paid by the government, because he just rented to the government. They give it to the low income and people, they cannot afford it, like the complex they've been rented out. I told you, Adrian, I'm originally from Egypt. But how many years he's been doing that? How many years he's been doing that? For his father started it, and then Karim went aggressively with it, and he's in a big debt, but he is almost, I mean, literally, he's been repeating what he's doing. He buy a property and get loan against this property of the equity of the property, and go buy another property, renovate it, get equity from the other one, and keep doing that. So literally the 200,000 is making maybe 100,000 of it going toward maintaining, financing, and all of this stuff. And he's getting paid. Your money is insured by the government, so he's getting paid by that, because all of that money going to that company. Property manager, brother. There is a lot of property manager. He have 10 people work as property manager, every one of them responsible for 20 rental properties, and that's it. James, corruption all over the place. You see, look at the political people, or the people working in the political, or people working in the offices. All of this is corruption. You know, did they tell you something and they got it done? They just tell you all what you want to hear until they get to the office. As soon as they get to the office, it's done. I know the proper, but also, they provided for the people, they they don't have, like here, CC, in the area we live in, people are still making $7.25 an hour. People, they're making $8 an hour, because this is what our economy here in Eastern Kentucky can afford. $10 an hour is the most you can get. Okay, how are we gonna live on that, CC? If you want to actually buy a house or pay a mortgage and do all of that. Give me a house? Absolutely. Hazel said, I will give you a haunted house. Smart hiring property manager. I mean, he cannot imagine you are the only one, and you have a 200 property, and what you gonna do? What you gonna do, brother? You're gonna work your butt off. 120 pound, or $120 in the past 3 years. I went to Egypt, Cairo, beautiful place. Oh, mashallah, brother. Guys, anybody here want to visit Egypt? I have apartment 45 minutes away from the airports, 10 minutes away from the Great Pyramids, 1 minute away walk from the train station and the subway or the metro, so it's awesome. I rented Airbnb anyway, so when you come there, I will make you a deal. Don't worry. And I mean, my brother would live in there, in Egypt, and my $360 a month. Now it's 480. Exactly. You see that, and they cannot. Only thing they cannot tell you is inflation. And the problem, that the government gave them the authority to do this. It's literally, give them 3% a year. So 3% a year, if you paying $100, this is 103, and this keep growing. And people, they will telling you that. People complaining about dollars, yet everyone is going to vacation left and right. I mean, listen, man, I know some people, they were just, the people, they want to have fun. Okay, but I understand, but also sometimes you have to be patient or what you want to achieve. So if you want to have a try now, go get a credit card and blow it off. And then what you gonna do? If I give you $100, can I have three? Brother, no. With my company right now, if you want to invest with my company, we give 8% flat profit share after the expenses. It's a profit share. It's not interest. It's a profit share. So if you invest $1,000, you're gonna get it at the end of the year 1,080. You know. That I live here for 32 years. I made the house better, made the garden beautiful. My rent should be less, because you should negotiate that with your property manager, with your landlord, Cece. Tell him I take care of the house. Who's gonna pay me for that? Because he's supposed to be taking care of that. And then the garden, the cutting grass and stuff like this. This is property. This should be the landlord taking care of that, not you. Or actually, in the if this is the private sector, CC, or if you rent it from somebody, then you should have made a deal from the beginning. Like when you rent, like for example, if you want to rent properties, they will telling you we will take care of the water, you take care of the electricity, and we will take care of the lawn care, of the grass. Say they will come and cut the grass and maintain it for you and everything, and will pay the water and the garbage for you. This is all of this is including in the rent. But rent, you're taking care of the house, you painted the house, and you do this and you do that. So you know what I mean. Habibi, Spartan, where are you watching me from, brother? And again, guys, don't forget to subscribe. I'd love to have you all here as my friend. And again, I used to work as accountant, and I'm now a general contractor. You don't know where the stuff goes. I don't know rent requirements. I thought that was my responsibility. No, sis. Every landlord will try to take advantage of the renters. Yes, yes, yes. Sadly, I mean, they will try to make any money, as much money as they can't. Rhino might. I don't know. I cannot post that, brother. Have you ever heard of? No, I don't know. I don't know who is that. So again, guys, we're always read. This is why many times when I have investment opportunities, and I look at the details of the contract. And now the good thing about AI, you can just take the PDF contract and throw it to the AI and tell me if this is a good rent conditions, if this is good opportunities, is this good not or not, and he could tell you what is a good or bad and how we can fix that. And you can just print that or take these notes and go to the landlord and negotiate with it. I'm gonna take care of the house. I'm gonna take care of the loan. I'm gonna make it better. So in case in the future I'm gonna live, I'm gonna leave. I am going. You have a nice property. You're gonna be ready to move in. I'm not gonna leave you a piece of trash. After I finish like other renter. Because listen, CC, some renter they're went crazy, destroying walls. So you have bunch of drywall fix, floor, water all over, damaged floor. Plumbing problems, electric problems, ceiling problems, all of that problems. You see that, CC, so you have actually to put some conditions because you are taking care of this property. Jim is the greatest. How do we know if we will share profit with once you million subscriber? Share it with you as put it in a post in there. Put it in a post in there, and we will talk about it. And you wanna reinvest it in a real estate and whatever make out of it, share it. Why not? I mean, could I do this on my own, Trevor? Or Tanvir Ahmed, can I do this on my own? Like for example, and if I have 1 million subscriber and channel can make a profit, did you think I made all of that profit on my own? Or every single one of them has part of it. When you spend 10 minutes watching me, you should get paid for that. We call CC for sister, you know. No, I just kiss my wife, brother. I don't kiss men. I'm not a gay. My friend Dildo say, I mean, he's your friend. I mean, he tell you whatever he wants. We will. The good thing, I'm good in accounting field. Okay, so we will open a live stream, and then I will open my laptop so you see what's going on, and then this is channel, for example, I make $100,000 a year. Okay, how many subscriber we have? Okay, guys, we have 1 million subscriber, and this is channel just to make $100,000 a year. Okay, uh, that you'll always remember. And brother, I'm always remember that. And by the way, do you know Speedy? Speedy boy, you know, when he started his live stream, he said, when I start my live stream, I have nobody who's watching me. And then I have a couple people watching me. And look at today. Look at Speedy today. People, media is trying to get a hold of him as soon as they can. And you know what I mean? It just trust the process. Talk to the people. get hold of people, and again, I cannot in this every live stream, guys, if you all not there, I will not be able to continue to 49 minutes live stream, an hour live stream, an hour and a half live stream. I couldn't do that because your uh your uh your uh your uh your comment in there is what I'm answering about. You know what I mean? So why not? And also, I am here. Also, I'm working in construction. I'm working in real estate. Let's say this channel make 100,000. We will put, for example, tell exactly, guys, we have 100,000 today. Do you want to go ahead and buy a real estate and flip it and fix it and flip it, and we have 200,000 or 300,000 out of it, and then we share it on these million people, or we just to go ahead and share the 100,000 on the million people, or we can take a batch every month, a patch of people, let's say, 100,000, 100,000, let's share it, about, 1,000 people. This is $100, and then take another patch. Why not? We can always do that. Paradox. What is your opinion in all of the that encourage? But you gotta go read about that, brother, because no, you're missing a part in there. It's not. I promise you that. I promise you that, Justin. If you go look in there and you read it very well, just don't take the head of the topic and leave. Just read about it, and I promise you it wasn't there, because it always, ask us to be kind, ask us to be nice to the people in every single way. I was working till 4 in the morning, 5 days without a break. They say take your time in a few days start. Takes, uh, but I mean, Mr. Ranger, I didn't quite catch what the. So you work 4 hours. You work until four. From when till four? 4 in the morning, 5 days without break. So you work 24/7. I didn't quite catch that. A few minutes. They say. I mean, listen, man. Top five viewers, including. And listen. So they were asking you to take your time to do a job or something, and they now they're texting you if it's done. Because if they're asking you to take your time, that's mean they want they want you to take care of the more details in the job. Because detailed job, or the job it has more details in it, it take more time. But I don't know if they're paying you by the job or paying you by the hour. For us, when we get paid by the job, we're trying to also pay attention to the details, but also trying to finish it as soon as we can, so we can go get and do another job, so we can get more paid, every single job. But also, we give 120 days guarantee, craftsman warrant or craftsmanship warranty, to the guys, so in case anything happen to our repairs, we come back and fix it on our own expense. And also, I mean, I'm also, doing construction, working with a non-profit and profit organization, go help people with no income to low income to fix their homes, so they have safe place to stay. You know, it's Steen Shin TV or Shin TV. Hi, how are you doing, brother? Or Cece, where are you watching me from? And again, guys, this is a channel about we're talking about everything. We're talking about our impact in our community. We talk about investment opportunity. We talk about how to help us each other emotionally, mentally. Because I cannot call you my friend, and you cannot call me your friend until I can try to make your life better. You know what I mean? Literally, if this channel is not trying to make your life better, don't stay at this channel. And this is what I believe. You know. You want to stay, stay with us, support each other until we reach our dream, you know. And always remember, a new day is a new life, is a new chapter. And be honest with yourself and try, to reach your dream, and try to learn the art of ignoring. Because if you paid attention to every single word out there about people they want you let you down, excuse me. Hey, I remember you, Hazel. You want to say something, Hazel? So we'll talk about everything. Would you rather get shot in the leg for £1 million or get nothing? Brother, why would I do that? I mean, I have my brain right here. Okay, I think that brain, when you feed it more information, when you pay attention, you can get a million in no time. It's just the knowledge, literally, guys, the knowledge. And if you heard Nvidia guy, the guy who created Nvidia, you make me cough, CC. Uh, and so he said between 2026 and 2030 is this is the year where you can build wealth using the AI, and then after that it's gonna be hard because AI is gonna take over all of our jobs. And literally, they thinking now making something called international, international wages after the because they said there is no more jobs for people anymore. They want you to stay home, no more jobs for you, not be able to go anywhere. So now they're trying to. The only way they're gonna give you money, they're gonna give you a fixed income and stay at home, spend it. That's it. My friend who is no longer Muslim point where left Islam, and it was pointed out why he left Islam, and it was because he started reading all of these things. I did think so, brother. You gotta go look and read, and I don't think I don't think so, that brother. Brother, can you please be honest about your past and how you become homeless? Okay, I used to work as accountant, and I working 16, 17 hours a day. I was been responsible for 5 companies. So literally, I was swamp. And then flood hit my home. Part of my house washed away, being a hazard to live in my home. So I was having flood insurance in my home. I got $36,000 to fix my home. And then the unreliable contractor come and fix. Literally, stay 2 weeks, take 50% on the front. This is why I didn't know. I didn't know how to deal with the contractor. They take the money, left me homeless. My home, no windows, no doors, no nothing. So I left with my mother-in-law, and little tiny room she gave us. We'll consider homeless. For 2 years. And then I cannot work. I have to work in my home. I went to school for a few weeks. I learned how to do plumbing, electric, painting, roofing, all of this stuff, and work in my home. I finished in 2023, and then since then I created this company. I said I'm not gonna let it happen to anybody. This is unfair to let somebody waste a few years out of your time. You change your career. I was stable. I have a stable income. I have a stable family. I have stable everything. Everything is just kind of washed away. But also, Allah has His mysterious way of working stuff. Yeah, I was homeless. I'm telling you, this is why I share my experience in here. If any contractor, if it sends by God, God send it from the sky to you direct. He has all kind of qualification, and they telling you, okay, I want a 10, 20, 30% on the front. Turn him around, and tell me, where is the door? Get that out of my house. You wanna perform the job? Go ahead and move your butt and do the job. When you get done, I will pay you. If you don't want to do that, turn around and go where you come from, because that's absolutely scam. And if he told you about materials, tell him I'm buying the materials. So don't tell me you don't have money to buy the materials. I will buy you that out of the materials. Well, I'm paying you because you're gonna spend your fuel. You're gonna spending this, spending this. I can make arrangement as much as progress you make, as much as I'm paying you. But if it come to you before he perform anything and said something to just keep in your schedule, tell them get that out of my house and go scam somebody else. Or I'm gonna tell, actually, something, I'm just gonna put a review on your Google profile. That guys need to send money in the front. Do not give anybody money in the front, guys. Never. How old are you and what you're into before? Some of your story lines have become so amazing. Tell me your childhood story. I don't know, how old are you? I mean, brother, you keeping and pasting that. What's wrong? I'm a Muslim, praise be to God, and I'm challenging anyone about Islam. Maybe you need to do more reading and open your heart. Maybe, brother, I read about it all. And Islam, literally, it's been built on from Jew to Christianity to Islam. Islam, I believe that. I read, and I always reading, and I feel comfortable. I'm praying 5 times a day. I talk to my Creator 5 times a day. Alhamdulillah, I share everything with my Creator. So Alhamdulillah Rabbil Alameen, brother. I stay with Allah, and I feel so comfortable with it. My brothers and sisters in here, also, Muslim community, they're helping me in here, and in Islam, telling me to love everybody, and to help everybody, regardless the religion, regardless the culture, regardless the color, to tell me to be kind to everybody. Brother, if you're telling me how to read, you need to go to read, brother, and read it all about it. Because, when you talk about, many people, when they listen to the media so much, and they watch the movie about the media and stuff, they make the Islam looks bad. But again, brother, they make Islam looks bad. I will tell you a few, three, four reasons why. Islam prohibited alcohol. Islam prohibited porn industry. Islam prohibited interest. Islam prohibited gambling. You know how much billions of dollars in this just three, four industry? Do you think they're gonna make that religion good, look good for you, front of you, so you can convert, so you don't have to do gambling, you don't have to born, you don't have to do this? I have a construction and social and construction social and price company, brother. Yeah, exactly. Everybody have their own way to practice whatever they want to believe. We will tell them. I'll tell them Islam. I'm announcing Islam because I'm a Muslim, Alhamdulillah, and Allah got you to Islam. Just to read about it because I feel like it's comfortably leading with me. And for me, Jesus is a prophet, like Muhammad, like Ibrahim, like Noah, like like all of these prophets before him. And I believe, and I believe Allah. Muhammad, he's a prophet. I don't worship Muhammad. I worship Allah. you know but Jesus was a prophet, and he didn't die, and he will return back, as Quran said, told us. So, brother, everybody practice their own religion. Only thing I encourage people to do, to just do the reading. Don't just listen to the media. Do not rely on the media. Don't rely on me. Don't rely on anybody. Do your reading. Look at how many. I know there is. Brother, there's just one version of Quran all over the world. It's the same. You go to Saudi Arabia, same. You go to Europe, the same. You go to United States, Latin America, it's all the same. I know the Bible, they have, a multi version of Bible. So, get one, read it. Get Torah, read it. Get Quran and read it. Read it all. Whatever you feel comfortable with it, have fun with it. And as long as you believe in a higher power, you are winning. Doesn't have Quran mentioned. Yeah, Quran mentioned Jesus 25 times, and Quran mentioned Maryam, his mother. Jesus, peace be upon him. We have to pay respect. Peace be upon him, and also his Maryam, uh, uh, 25 times. So it's yeah, it's mentioned in there. Yeah, your face is your face, my face is my face. Yes, no one have the authority. I mean, guys, listen. Practice whatever religion you think it's comfortable for your behavior. Religion is to behave to guide your behavior, you know, to give you limitation on your behavior, because we are different from the animals. We are not animals, you know. And I don't believe, I mean, there is no God, I mean, God created us, for a purpose. Allah created us, or our created us for a purpose, you know. About Adam and Eve, and we kicked it to become to this world, why? And then the devil, he promised Allah, he's gonna try to mislead us, you know. Guys, just remember, life is, and I'm so glad the life is just 60 and 70 and 80 years. That's it. I don't want to live to be 100 or 120 or 150 or mortality. I don't want that. I want to, 60, 70, 80, and alhamdulillah, I'm so thankful for that. You know what I mean? So, it's Quran. My be religious seems to give some an excuse for violence, though. No, brother. No, brother. And Islam, in Islam, when people that said, they encouraging violence, no. In Islam, it says, and you go ahead and read it. Islam said, if you killed any soul, it doesn't specify it, which soul is it? It's like you call the whole humanity. Can you imagine that? Yes, it's Islam is a religion of a reason, not of emotion. Every religion has its rules. To put the human in their, to be kind, to don't do this and don't do that. You know what I mean. Same thing like Torah when Ibrahim, alayhi salatu wassalam, when Ibrahim, peace be upon him, when he bring Torah to the Jew people. Same thing when Jesus, bring, his words to the people. Same thing Muhammad, peace be upon him, bring his word to the people. They are all prophets since sent by our Creator to guide us for our own good, not for their own good, for our own good. To follow us. Don't bring the religion to. Yeah, I mean, listen, guys. This is why Hazel she's here. This is why when we talk about about the economy, we talk about community impact, we talk about our visions, and talk about our dreams, and we talk about how we can get there and how I can get something. Many people they just release. I think for the way I look when they look at this, oh, you're a Muslim, oh, you're, and then they're trying to get everything out toward the religion part. With due respect to everybody, in there, you have your own vision, you have your own dreams, you have your own idea, you have your own knowledge, and thank you, Kelly Caldwell. She said, you're smart, you're kind, you're beautiful, keep shining because the world needs your light more than I hope your amazing day or night. Thank you so much, Cece. I mean, I love you. Thank you so much. I appreciate that. Uh, I mean, did Epstein did? I mean, Justin, I see you are always taking it to the religion. Look at what Jeffrey Epstein did. Okay, and then look at the other people. Okay, look at Jeffrey Epstein, what he did, and then you can come and talk to me, brother. You know. Muhammad, peace be upon him, was the perfect man come to the earth. Okay, that's what I believe. Okay, and he did not marry. I mean, yeah, Allah allow us to marry multiple four. But if you cannot make justice between the four, he told you one. This is what you did not read, brother. Before you come and say, put your words, and with due respect, I love your comments. Thank you for all of these comments, brother. You gotta read first before, and you gotta read. And by the way, there is a lot of debate out there. There is a lot of debate, out there. You can open YouTube if you're really interested in religion, cultures. Go ahead and look at the debate. There is tons of debate on YouTube. You can look at it. There is a lot of people. They have more knowledge than I do, and go look at the debate, and we're gonna answer every single question that's running in your mind. I mean, okay, Donald Trump is not Christian. Jeff Bezos is not Christian. Bill Gates is not Christian. Just tell me about it. And by the way, Jeffrey Epstein, he said he was. All of these elite people, they were in Jeffrey Epstein files. They were not Christian. All of them now, they're not related to the Christianity. Which what they have done, they're not related to any language, to any religion. To be honest, what they have done is completely animal. I work in 106 Guards Airborne Division. Most of them are Muslim. They are there yet. I don't feel discomfort. They saved me multiple times. He calls every American his brother. Listen, man. Listen. I traveled multiple countries. Okay, and I'm telling you this outright, straight. Dealing with people, they're all nice. I did I didn't go to a single country, and I've been dealing with people and somebody was rude to me. I've been in Paris, I've been in Rome, I've been in Istanbul, I've been in Doha in Qatar, I've been in Taif in Saudi Arabia. I've been where else? I've been in Jakarta, Indonesia. I've been in Vietnam. I've been Cambodia. Uh, I mean, I was planning to go to Australia and New Zealand, but I didn't have time. You know, and also I want to visit India too because the spices there is awesome. And there's no rude at all. I've been listen, and also Indian community in here in United States. uh, the Pakistani community, and also the Bangladesh community in here, and all of them, they're nice. All of this community, by the way, the Bangladesh, Pakistani people, and Indian people, every time I try to fix something at their homes, they have to feed you, either from either it's Pasiva, brother, sure. No, I've not been in Jordan yet. The first job I ever actually got when I was while I was in Egypt, it was in Jordan. I wish if I took it, but I didn't take it. Just my dad wasn't let me go. Anyway, do you breathe oxygen too? No, just something without religion. Uh, see, sometimes I feel like from the pollution around us, I feel like I'm not visiting. I'm not visiting. I'm not I mean, I'm not breathing oxygen anymore. In Taraweeh, in Tawheed, Allah, and you said that He will are one, and if He will something He change. Do you reconcile this in Tawheed? Allah sins and is. If you talk about Ashhadu an la ilaha illallah wa ashhadu anna Muhammadan Rasulullah, is Allah the one and Muhammad is His messenger. And then I didn't quite catch that. Come to Russia, are you a Muslim? Steven ate. I don't know why you ate alone, brother, but yeah, Alhamdulillah, Rabbil Alameen, I'm a Muslim, brother. Yeah, one day I used to work in a Rexus hotel in South Sinai. I've been dealing with a lot of Russian people. They're all nice people. And I try to catch, a little bit Russian, and спасибо, хорошо, it's like something I can deal with them. They will work in the entertainment industry, and they were nice people. And especially, I have a lot of my friends actually now they live in Moscow, and believe it or not, it's so affordable. Can you believe that? Yeah, it's so affordable to live in Moscow. Uh, have you been to Lebanon? No. While I was in a college, there was a travel. There was it's like student change. For a few weeks. And to Syria and Lebanon, and I begged my dad. Please, dad, let me go, please. Because he has to sign the paper because I was still in the college, and I have the passport. I want to get the passport and everything, and I was so excited. And he told me, "No, you're not going." So one day I will. So I want to travel all the world, and I will. No matter. Uh, I mean, I have my friend, Mahmoud. He lives in there, and he said it's affordable. So I mean, I wasn't I'm not there, but he is a doctor, by the way, and he said it's affordable. So probably to his perspective as a doctor, it's affordable. But also, in every country, brother, let me put this to you: in every country, no matter where the country is, United States, Egypt, Turkey, Italy, Romania, Spain, France, everywhere to go, there is a cheap place and there is expensive place. In Egypt, some places you can visit and spend $100 a meal, and there is places you go spend 50 cents a meal, and it's depend where you want to go, and all of them they're good quality. But just again, it's depend on where you want to go, where you want to live, and again, also your profession also kind of stand in there for where you live and what's gonna make it. So again, guys, I'm again, everybody, Adrian, and all the people, and that lady out there, and Stephen Eat alone, he just ended there, and Jonathan X, and Hazel, and Soy Central, and Cabby, and Justin, and 154 1965. It's your birthday. And Cabby, and Kelly Cadwell, been nice, and Jake, and everybody out there. Thank you so much for all of that. There's a different side of every country, then I mean, absolutely. Of course, for a doctor, it's affordable. Yeah, that's what I thought about it. It's to be honest. But again, I mean, in every country, I mean, if you're a doctor or you're an engineer or something, of high education level, you're gonna make more money. If you're looking about the labor, but also some labor now, believe it or not, in coming up for AI, they are going to need a lot of electrician because it depends on a lot of electricity. It eats the electricity up. So one of the profession I think is gonna stay the electrician. There's a different side. I am the most peaceful person here. I mean, guys, listen, brother. Don't look at every comment as the topic of discussion. AI also is gonna to need a lot of water. Yeah, believe it or not, in last year of water, and last year of AI consumed water to cool down what the Switzerland used, the whole country used that year. Can you imagine that? Electricity and water. And they're talking about, pollution, the weather pollution and all of that crap. The AI generating tons of it. Yeah, AI needs water. You're getting thirsty a lot from talking, thinking. Need to be dehydrated, brother. If you come to Russia, come to Kazan. It's affordable and beautiful here. A little bit cold, but people nice here. Yeah, by the way, I'm not a big fan of cold weather. So if I visit you, it's gonna be in summer. Habibi from India, and you're from Eastern Kentucky to you all the way to Indian. And also, guys, you know something? I don't know why here in the United States the spices are so expensive. Literally, you buy a little bit of coriander, not that much coriander, and it's $5 or $6. Absolutely, DJ. Who can remember? Absolutely, you're always here. I know sometimes, been couple times, not being here, but yeah, I remember you. I don't know. I know all the spices it's written on it. It's either from Mexico, either from Egypt, either from India. I didn't see product of United States as a spice. Coriander. Even the garlic, roasted garlic or spicy garlic or garlic, dried garlic. Product of Mexico. Literally, you are rough to the point we're not even providing. You know what I mean? Don't even need salt. How we gonna feel the spices, CC? Summer it will -2 to -5 degrees Celsius. Oh, brother, I think yeah, I cannot handle that. I think I can handle that. Yeah, yeah. I just have to bring my big blanket, and I have to bring my heater jacket, and no, I cannot take that, brother. I would like to visit you, but I think I will just look at YouTube videos about it. And Mr. Karaniji, who didn't, brother? Uh, he feels you. He is a magician. The only thing United States has the edge of making is mustard seeds. Sounds about right. You know, listen. Last time I visited Egypt, I came back from Egypt with what's literally about 55 pounds of spices with me. Because I don't know if it's gonna stay with me for 2 years. I'm gonna visit my family probably once every 2 years or once a year, as much as I can afford it. Also, time is the most important part. Lububu, hi Lububu. Are you the Lububu one? The Lububu soda coca or what? No, but I will be in Lebanon inshallah رب العالمين. واكل فتوش ونقضيها لبناني كله. Niggas can take that winner. It will be Celsius -22 Celsius. I mean, listen. In the summer, you'll always find a place to cool down, but in the winter, you know, did you try any Egyptian cotton while there, brother? We have to wear Egyptian cotton. What are you talking about? By the way, Egyptian cotton is super expensive. Don't think Egyptian cotton is affordable. Saffron is the best. Oh yeah, brother. Tell me about it. Tell me about it. We make a pickled lemon with saffron in it, brother, and some salt and stuff. My mother doing it. Phew. Oh my gosh, we use Fahrenheit here. I think they try to make it easier. You know, I don't know how to make it easier. It's kind of rough. Also, they have to be different than everybody else. Literally. All the world use Celsius. In the United States, they have to use Fahrenheit. Everybody use kilometer. They have to use miles. If everybody, if they can change the way we can use the party, they will. Go for you, brother. I don't know how you can manage that, but it's pretty big then. Bro, I survived 28 degree in Saudi Arabia, so you can. Man, if you live in minus 22 degrees Celsius, I think you can live anywhere in the earth. You know, the only thing, because I used to work outside, especially when you work in construction, I cannot feel my fingers. And even if when you even when sometimes when you have a wet gloves, when the winter and wet gloves, many times I cannot feel them. And then when I start wear them up, they'll be like on fire. And it's especially in that kind of work you're done. It's kind of a little bit rough. Yeah, I got some saffron while I was in Vietnam. It's kind of pretty affordable there, and you know, uh, so I get me pretty good amount, so I can use it. God bless you too, brother. I will, brother. I will, and they also read the Quran, brother. I'm just talking about you're not me. Who's brother? I have the wet gloves freezing. Oh man, yeah, yeah. I don't like that either. You know, you know, especially when you work in a snow area, when the area some have snow, and your gloves is gonna wet no matter what. Gotta gotta have a checkup tomorrow. Bye. Okay, let us know how did it go, Sissy. And I still didn't get hold of you. I want to get contact with you, Hazel. But your next day in a row, that's improvement. It will go amazing tomorrow. But also keep us updated, Hazel, please. And you have a wonderful evening. I know it's probably now it's almost 12 there, probably. Not sure. I used to live in South Dakota. It gets so cold, windy. People would have to get their nose chopped off from. Oh my, bro, survived 2024, Ukraine in winter, and oh my gosh, brother. I don't like winter. This is why I don't like winter. And all in heat, you always can find a place to cool down. In the winter, no place. You stay in home in here, air conditioner is always working, or the fireplace is always working. I'll absolutely grow to Russia. I respect. How do you manage your? I mean, it's rough on me. It's rough on me to be honest. To manage with HD. Imagine you've been working a project, literally, and you're in the middle of the project, and then you have to go do something out of nowhere. Go check on the plants and give some water to the plants. I'm working on this. Why my mind thought about this? Or I'm doing something in the middle of it, I completely drop it. It's like I wasn't doing it at all. I'm trying to do. I took the medicine for it, but I don't want to do medicine. I don't like to take medicine for every single thing. I mean, but it's gonna be rough on me to be honest. To be your head all over, literally your head all over the place. Come with deal with this and deal with that and deal with this and So I'm trying to manage, but also sometimes when I try to push myself, but also that brain don't slow down, especially with the ADHD. Feel like, oh my gosh, like why would I do this? Why would I was in the middle of something. I don't literally. I cannot finish one thing at a time. You have to jump between multiple places and they have to finish. The problem when you hook with another one and you start it, you have to come and finish it too. Yeah, it sucks. Yeah, I agree. I agree. I'm so thankful to Allah. Alhamdulillah. I'm so thankful for everything. Allah created me that way. I'm so thankful. But also, it's kind of woo, wee, wee, woo. I'm just like, okay, Adri, I'm glad you made it through. Alex is not that place, dude. I got it too, brother. Hello, just got here. I am on mission to find high IQ streamer who are rational. I hope I found one. What is the topic, if any? Topics here about everything. It's unlimited, infinity topics. Whatever you drop there, we talk about. So we talk about visions, we talk about dreams, we talk about how to get your businesses started, how you can get resources. Hi, Christia, how you doing? And we talk about everything. We not just talk about one specific topic, but also, I opened this channel to share my experience. Before I thought about it, I was watching one of the YouTube videos, and I found that guy. He's making about $100,000 a month. And the only thing he do, he brings some stuff, burn it, buy more cars, TVs, and stuff, and burn it. Literally, if I'm making $100,000 a year, a month, I will go invest it and give these people money, share the profit, channel. So I hope this is gonna be the first channel that actually share a profit with people, that maybe encourage some of the YouTube, a streamer that would be, actually help their subscribers, because literally imagine Mr. Beast tomorrow. He woke up and he found zero subscriber to his channel. Do you think he's gonna make $100,000 a month out of it, or a million? No, he's making $1 million a day out of it. Literally, he's making $30 million, but he has almost a quarter billion subscriber, 250 some million, 250 million subscriber to his channel. Next topic, quantum what? uh, so they are taking meds yeah, I know. My child, he's starting with ADHD medicine too, and I start with, I'm on ADHD medicine, and I used to have a seizures a lot, and I don't have it now for a few years, alhamdulillah. And it's kinda, what are you most knowledge in? I graduated as a accountant, so I used to be certified public account, and now I'm a general contractor. It's a long story, brother. And now I'm kind of, help people to trying to guide how to do their money. And yeah, so yeah, when I was 7 years old, I never pay attention in class because I need glasses since I'm legally blind. But they thought I have ADHD and put me on Adderall. That sucks. Sorry, brother. Yeah, my little boy, he's 7 years old, and he's started ADHD medicine, and I don't want it to be do that, but I think these guys, I think this is what I'm trying to start, the middle school soccer team and also youth. If these guys kept, I don't know. I think sometimes when it keep me busy, it kind of take me away from the ADHD. It helped him for first week, brother. Literally, it helped my son for first week. He behaved very well. School was so happy with him. Everybody was so happy. And I think after the medicine start running in his body, and his body starting to work against it, I think worse than before. And when I go to the doctor and tell him that, he said, "No, it's your problem. You have to know how to deal with your child." Seriously, I was gonna tell him. Literally, I was so close to tell him, you, you know, how you can tell me that thing? You are a doctor. Now you're telling me you are shoemaker. You're not a doctor. For literally telling me that. But it is what it is. I just kind of control my emotion, and I tell him, okay, doctor, I will do my best with my child. I kind of cut down what the medicine he's taking, on my own, because, since he got it, he doing a little bit better. Believe it or not. Who you think is winning the MVP for the NBA this year? Listen, uh, let's put it this way. I think they might. ADHD is not illness, is copying mechanism. Yeah. I mean, listen, many times, and I think everybody has ADHD. They are brilliant people. They are, how I can put this? They are, most people, they can come with idea and come with brainstorm and covering all of your idea together. Because when I look at it this way, and I said, okay, if I have the possibility to do 2 3 topics at the time and can get them done, I think this is a blessing. Because many people, if you literally, without ADHD, if you put them at one place to get it done, you know, or put them to do two jobs at the same time, they were not gonna do it. They were telling we can't. We have to do one at a time until it's done and then jump. But with people ADHD, I saw them on, they are doing everything it got in themselves to do the two jobs at the same times, and they get it done. And they get it done, in a creative way. Weird thing is, I never had ADHD after COVID. Listen, man, I think ADHD is, it's not illness. It just want to keep yourself busy and attached to something to give you what need to give exactly priority to it or not. You know what I mean? Or this is what I'm trying to deal with it actually. Like I am working now with entrepreneur program. I'm almost done with it. And then they're gonna put me with something called CodeFi, to teach me coding, to help also my business, for getting the intakes of the people in a low income and people in a rehab and the people, in the past circuit to help them to be self-sufficient. So they're teaching me CodeFi to actually coding and stuff and give them programs for everyone, actually kinda self-reporting app for themselves to know what the progress they have done so far before they getting certified from my company and from behavioral company and also the rehab facility. So you know I'm trying to deal with this. So I'm entrepreneur and codify and try to run the business and trying to deal with the customer and trying to deal with the form intakes for the people and trying to do with the scheduling. This is all on my own, and sometimes you get all of them at the same time, and strangely I can do them all. I don't know how, but it happened. You know, it. I mean, many people they said, you're burning yourself out. I mean, I'm not burning myself out, but it just I want to get something done, and I want to build something for myself, and I think this is why I can do all of this together. But also, I'm not gonna lie there, and I'm gonna tell you, I know sometimes I've been working a laptop in the middle of the project, and then I'm gone. I'm gone, going where I don't know. Go outside. Do something completely different. But I know I have to come back, and I think it's a matter of you sticking to something. And I think with ADHD, we have to stick with a small project, uh, you know, to get it done, a small project, so we can actually feel we done some progress. But I'm trying to do my best. I'm running away from the matrix. I'm running away from the matrix that's want to keep me as a job person. Anybody that's in a job, they should just take the job as a steps to their free financial. If you want to have everything today, by the time you get old, you have nothing left. You have to be patient with your time. You are literally spending your time. When you go to the grocery and you spend $100 in a grocery, or when you go to the eat outside in Outsteak or any place and you spend $120, how many hours you spend for your life to get that $120? If you're making $20 an hour, this is 5 hours of your life. You just spend it in 10 minutes meal. You know what I mean? Same here. Same here. You're not only one getting bored easily. You know. Do you know why, brother? I'll tell you why. We watch so much reels. We watch so much SHIT stuff. We are not patient till we watch actually to stay in front of a video for 15, 20 minutes. Seriously, brother. And also, that I'm an MRI technology. I have 5 months old. I just started a business. We need to work hard now because when we are 50 olds, we will wish made that money in our younger years, and I have the energy now. Same here, brother. And by the way, brother, I am so interested in to be X-ray technician. How long until you start to be actually MRI, you know,
certified or something like this, because I have actually one of the entrepreneur guys, he want to push me toward that field, toward X-ray technician, and he's kept telling me, you want to be X-ray technician, you can do it. And so do you know how many weeks it was? 4 years of school. Oh my. What about X-ray technician? Oh my. I know 4 years, by the way, guys. You think 4 years is a long time? It's not long time. It will go like this. Yeah, I mean, I think that can it be virtual? Can it be by learning by virtual, or it has to actually practice in it? Yeah, I know life is good. We are the only species on this earth. We learn trading. With all of this stuff we have, all of these natural resources can be enough. But we decided to give 1% of this world 99% of its wealth, and 99% of this earth fighting over 1% of what's worth, or what's the materials we have out there. No, no, there is clinic. It's near, not easy. I know. I couldn't even imagine during 4 years of school now at my age. Listen, listen, man. My wife is 50 some years old. Okay, and she has a degree in Spanish, and she want to be LBT teacher. Okay, and she's going to school, and she's almost done with her 4 years schoolings, and she's gonna graduate next year. Yes, when she listened to that, so she want to do LBT teacher also, because my son has kind of disability. So LBT teacher, so she can deal with this kind of kids, and also to help our son too. So I listen. You can learn until the way you die. Until you die, you learn. Yeah, yeah. You see, Nader is taking steps, just using this as a ladder. He using his job as a ladder to achieve his dreams. He could be an MRI technician making a good money, and they said no, after he finishes his job, he will stay at home, his butt on the couch, watching TV all night long. I would never ever go back to school. I mean, if you want to make your life better, I would. I mean, I'm looking for every single opportunity. This is why I'm trying to build a business. Man, I mean, life is not easy, and life is a bunch of tests. Life is a bunch of, you know, how to make your life. But also, you're also gonna be asked for every single moment you spend or you wasted in your life. Okay, hold on, I'll be back. No, my wife is about 14 years older than me. Brother, I'm almost 40 years old. What? I don't know, what did he do? He muted the thing. Lights is on. I can't believe it's 3:12 in the morning. Dash. Oh, his career. I didn't even ask him before. I didn't know. Ah, my head. On my head. Ah.
Sounds great. I mean, listen, I'm trying to get in a rental properties too, Jack, and I am trying to hooked up with the Section 8. But first of all, I'm doing this the rental property for my company, so I have a steady income. Hi, brother, KFC watermelon. I didn't try that before. So so I get a steady income to my company, and after that, I'm gonna start, actually do and invest it in many other places. Also, I was going to do that for traveling professionals. I mean, listen, man, anything that you can do to help yourself and to help your family to have a stable income and passive income. Passive income is the best income you would ever have. Okay, Nader, there is something called a good loan and something called a bad loan. Bad loan when you buy something, you know, when you buy something that's consuming, be more liability. Hi, Hazel. How are you doing, Sissy? Hazel. I mean, guys, let me introduce you. I think most of you know Hazel. She's from India and she's a nice girl. And uh, there is many other investment. No, brother. There is a lot of there is some other banks in here actually. Some other. I'm doing great, Sissy. I hope you're doing great. No, brother. There is something called residing. I think I don't know that or maybe at the mosque they told you about it. They buy the house under their name, and every time you make a payment for them, you know, they will give you a piece of the equity of the building. So you have the building, but every time you make a payment, you give your share of the equity of the building until you own 100% of the equity of that building. So, for example, they bought it for 100,000. Okay, they will gonna give it to you, and you both agree for 120,000, and then you make a payment on the 120,000, and you're just getting shares. So there's no interest involved. You know what I mean? Yeah. I mean, listen, any loan that you take to buy a liability, it's a bad loan. Any loan you take to get assets, it's a good loan. Anything, but also always remember, if assets not bringing you money in, it's still considered a bad loan. Yeah, I mean, I agree with you. I agree with you. But also, Nader, listen, there is a lot of properties, like here in Eastern Kentucky, there is a lot of property that's fall between 20,000 to 50,000 and they need to be rehabbed for another 2050. So, properties could sell between, after you, let's say, for the most of property here, 30,000 to buy a property, two-story house, with a couple acre with it, and then you rehab that house and you can sell it for 100, or 80 at least. And what is the T? Mind if I, Laura? I'm a huge fan. Definitely hit the sub button already. This is my first time to see you here. What's your name? And is your name is Anna? I paid my first house in cash when I was 25. Uh, Alina, where are you watching me from? But listen, brother, that's what I'm trying to do. I have a little bit cash, and then I'm trying to find a small little property I can buy, rehab, and rent it out, so I can have a steady income to the company. So actually I can work freely and less stress, and don't have to depend on any loans. And usually, I'm a good listener. You could be also, you can provide her, Sissy. We talk about everything, Alina. And again, Lena, we are here not just talk about everything. We're here also to help each other emotionally, mentally, physically, if we possibly could, and also
my WhatsApp number and my visit community and community in my YouTube page. You can visit it, if you need any help. And if you are living in the United States in here, I can provide you sources if you have any idea to build a business. So we will try to help everybody, and to make their life better. And you cannot call me my friend if I'm not helping you. If this channel is not helping you, CC, you don't have to stay in it. We're here to help each other to make our life better. You see here Nader and Jack, they're trying, Nader, he's a doctor and he's also, make a side hustle of, selling products, candy and beef jerky, turkey jerky to the convenience store and gas stations. Uh, where is your accent from? Okay, my accent from originally I'm from Egypt, and the when you are in the schools in Egypt, they teach us British English, and when I come to United States, I didn't know what the heck they were speaking. I thought they're speaking English, but it was completely different language, different accent, different anything. And when I come to the rural area in Eastern Kentucky, they're talking a hillbilly language. Okay, when a hillbilly language, it's oh my god, man, it's like I didn't understand a single word for at least 3 weeks when I lived in here until my wife started to be translated to me. So now I have British American accent and hillbilly accent with the Egyptian Middle Eastern accent to it. Got it all of it together. I would never purchase a home. 30 minutes in India. It's a 3K a year. 30 minutes in Indiana. 30 minutes in Indiana. It's a 3K a year. Yeah, I think it's crazy. Gosh, 10 years, it's 100K on a home. You buy cash, Georgie. I mean, listen, man, listen. I'm hoping, what they're saying good about they are gonna eliminate the property taxes. I think this is kind of Kentucky, absolutely Eastern Kentucky, brother. Eastern Kentucky, very forest area. We literally live in a forest. Forest, literally, being forced is forced. Where are you watching me from? K8 Lens. And guys, don't forget to subscribe. Ever watching me here new. Probably most of the people watching me right now after 106 minutes of live stream. This is how many hours? But almost a couple hours. California. Oh, oh man, my heart with you, brother, with that gas prices. My heart with you. I feel bad about it. I know it's almost $9 there. I would say that. You know, uh, I wouldn't say that forced to it, but my wife from here. My wife is from Eastern Kentucky, and I really don't want to move because her parents-in-law, my parents-in-law is elderly people, and I want to stick with them till they, till they're gone. I don't want to put them in senior citizen or stuff. We're taking care of them, and I will take care of them until they're gone, and then we might be able to move. I'm not sure about it yet. Eliminate all property taxes in every state. I hope. Because really they are robbing us. I mean, literally, you pay taxes on that house when you bought it. Then it should be like any person, like when you go buy laptop. You pay taxes for it when you bought it for sales tax or purchase tax. That's it. They cannot come to you. Actually, you have to pay taxes every single year on that laptop. Same thing like property. Stay when the property is cheap. Stay where? There is no property that are cheap. And listen, if any state they are approaching now to eliminate the property taxes, all the property is gonna jump. God, man, what is the value of that house? You're paying $6,500 a year. I mean, it's a pretty big amount. I mean, for here, but no, I depreciate my house, and so I can actually negotiate the price of the house with the taxes. And by the way, guys, you have to know that. Oh my gosh, you know, usually, I'm working on also trying to, because that's, if you didn't look at the BVA and what they're doing at your
community. They will come and value the house up the way they think how it's worth. This is why you pay the value of it. One time I went to look up the property, the house was falling apart. The property literally is sinking in. And excuse me, sorry about that. Uh, they valued it for $180,000. One story house and about a quarter acre. 180,000 for it, and they're paying taxes on the 800,000, 180,000. And that property probably, if it today is worth for the shape it looks, probably it's worth about 20 grand. Yeah, should when a house is paid off, it's different. Shouldn't pay any property taxes. Inshallah, 4 years, and I will purchase them. Inshallah, but I mean, I'll pray for you, brother. Absolutely, Kentucky has a cheap houses, a lot. And also, Nader, if you're going to buy a house, always look for the houses actually they are in a foreclosure. The people they're behind in their taxes, and they're actually letting the house go because the taxes on it. You know what I mean? Brother, property taxes, I understand. Listen, beside my home in here, the road, it taking us to the main road. We have a holes in the road. Okay? We're paying a pretty good amount of taxes on our property. Okay? We have how many homes in here? We have about maybe 20 homes beside each other here in that road, you know. So we went to the county, asked them to pave the road and fix the holes so we don't have to deal with it. And yeah, all the things said, yeah, we will do it. And they never did. And it's been like this for years. Where is the property taxes money gone to? To the people in the office getting a good pay? Go spend it on any SHIT stuff for around the city? But they don't go fix the road. Yeah, Kentucky has a cheap. Actually, Kentucky one of the affordable state in the United States. You know, I mean here, you know, I mean where I live right now, you know, here especially in Eastern Kentucky, a lot of houses in here, you know, they're really very, you know, very good at cheap houses. I mean, if you want to buy and flip and fix it, there's a lot of them in here. Hi all, how are you doing? What's your name and where are you watching me from? So again, guys, you know, ever watching me and you're here, Gore and Tran and everybody watching me, don't forget to subscribe to the channel. I'm here every single day, you know, 365 days of series, and we have about 8 minutes to go. Uh, Oregon, we're here in Eastern Kentucky, and we're now talking about property taxes, and we hope they can eliminate it because I'm done with it. You know, I mean, and the problem is we're here. It's been raised and keep raising it, and after they build a new school in here, they add 100% of the taxes. So if my house, you know, I was paying $1,000 a year, now I'm paying $2,000 a year. The average prices here in Eastern Kentucky, okay, you can find the houses in 50,000, houses in 80,000, a house in 100,000. Literally, it's started from 50,000 up. Yeah, a house. Yeah, 60,000. Yeah. Yeah, man. I mean, listen, man. You know, I've been working with some guys in the banks, and they've been actually also hunting some houses for me, and for the back taxes or people they actually they don't have relatives anymore after they passed away, and this stuff go to back to the states, and listen, man, you wouldn't believe it how much you pay for a house, you know, that worth, you know, almost 100 grand. Yeah. I mean, this stuff is didn't buy that it will the county will sell it first, you know, as a back taxes, you know, and then you have a lien against the house, and then the house is yours. You know, all it's gonna go to the states and go in auction, and also when it's go to the auction, it's not gonna be sold on that much. Yeah, lots of poor. Yes, it is. No, it's real, brother. I mean, listen.
There is a lot of abandoned properties in eastern Kentucky. Literally a lot. And you can buy one for 20,000, and you probably spend another 20,000, and you have a property for 40,000. That's a nice two-story house with a quarter acre with it, a quarter acre land around it, not on the property itself. The property itself, it was a big one, and I saw one. I think it was two-story. It was close to Lexington, on Huntington. Sorry, it was in Huntington, West Virginia, and it's two-story house, quarter acre around it. You have a fence around it, everything, and really, it could take maybe another 10 grand. So the total house worth about $35,000. About 1,800 square foot. I mean, yeah, he has to invest in land. He might, I'm not sure, but usually when somebody interested in properties, they usually buy either houses or apartments. I mean, listen, man. Every single investment is opportunity you can take. For me, if I have the extra cash with me, I will go buy immediately buy property because I know the cash value always decreasing. I mean, like today's prices, it's the gas prices. Here in Eastern Kentucky, we have the gas prices with $2.15. Today is what? Today $3.65. You know why it's cheap, right? You know why it's cheap? Because people are still making $7 and $8 and $9 an hour. These guys cannot go buy $200,000 worth of house. They cannot even go buy $100,000 worth of house. Yeah, I agree. Especially in Egypt. Egypt is crazy, crazy, crazy. You buy a piece of property after 1 year, you sell it what's worth over 3 times what you invested in it. Absolutely. Oh yeah. Oh, you're kidding me? Gonna have a very nice house. Yeah. Nope. Nope. Man, listen, if I have enough money that I can sell everything in here and move back to Egypt, I will live like, listen, let's say 1 million United States dollars, worth about 50 million Egyptian pounds. I mean, literally, imagine you have a 50 million and enjoy your life. I have a lot of American friends, believe it or not. I have some of them moved to Philippines, some of them moved to Vietnam, and some of them moved to South Sinai in Egypt. Believe it or not, they will just get sick of rat race life we have in here. Fake accent. Absolutely, it's a fake accent. It's my second language, bro. What are you watching me, bro? Aaron? But do you think my English is better? I mean, listen, you don't have to. Busted, pal. Nice try. I got you, big Aaron. I would never invest in the Middle East. My Arabic is terrible, and I stick to the States. I mean, yeah, I mean, it's up to you. I don't even, me too, lol. I speak a little. I mean, listen, it's nice to speak multiple languages. It's nice, especially when you learn Arabic is a heavy language. Same thing as a Chinese. Chuang Qing Hong Yang Ho. And then how are you, English, نعمل ايه بالعربي. كيف حالك بالعربي. You know. ¿Cómo estás? Spanish. I mean, it's wish I could speak like you. Hi, where are you watching me from, and do you speak, what language you're speaking, brother? Yep. I agree, Nader. Hi, how are you? I'm feeling down. You're feeling that like you want to go to bed? I don't know. Did it translate? I don't know. Hola, hola, ¿cómo estás, mi amigo? Ah, hola, ¿cómo estás, mi, mi amigo? Hola, ¿cómo estás, mi amigo? Yeah. amigo, amigo. انت amigo, حبيبي. uh, Trust to watch over it. Yep. Wish I was watching a love video. Wish I was rich instead of good looking. Listen, man. Listen. If you have the vision to be rich, then you are willing for it. You are willing to work for it. Yeah, Ramadan. Man. Listen. Uh, Let me see. Hold on a second. Ramadan, Ramadan, Ramadan. Ramadan is meio importante. Yeah. uh, they're rich instead of good looking. Listen, man. Wish you could work. Why you not be able to work, brother? And layman, layman and mango. Are you both of them in the same chat, or you're copying and I'm pasting this? And again, guys, we're here every day. I'm we actually. Yeah, I think good, good, good. I think layman and mango, both of them, they know each other. Rich can be many things. Rich in wealth, rich in relation, rich in religion. I agree, brother. I don't know who. Wish I could. Wish I could cut and paste. Copy and paste. Yes, you can. Control C and Control V. Control C for cut and Control V for paste, brother. I mean, if you're watching me from my phone, I don't know how you can do that. So again, guys, I'm so thankful to have you all here. It's 120 minutes. It's 3:35 in the morning. I gotta get over here. I gotta go to have a little bit of sleep. I have a lot of work to get done tomorrow. Oh my gosh. I have a showcase coming. I have meeting coming up also this Thursday in London, Kentucky. No, no, no. Sorry, 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 sorry. In Hazard, Kentucky. And then we have another one in London, Kentucky. And then we have to go back. It is what it is. Just with the gas prices kind of still aggravating me. But it is what it is. Again, guys, let me yes, exactly, can be rich and be miserable if you don't love and health. Listen, man, the money is just a paper. If you're happy with your family, if you're happy with what you got, if you're happy with your current car, with your current family, with your current situation, and work to make it better, you will never be happy with anything. You know what I mean? I don't. I'm not saying that to stay telling you to stay poor. No, fight to be rich. Fight to get to get your life comfortable, brother. Oh man, you're super rich. 14 camels a week is what, brother? You really don't know what you got. But again, guys, I appreciate you all for being here. Thank you so much. And again, guys, I left at home and Mister, I really need to win. This is a challenge. What a challenge, Elena. If you want to talk about Hisham age, you're all the news. Who Hisham? I know 100% love's good. Um, Again, guys, I appreciate you all for being here. Uh, And again, guys, thank you so much for being here. And I'm just gonna get out of here. And again, guys, before I leave, thank you so much for supporting. Thank you for subscribing. Thank you for being here every day. I will do my best, to talk to you all every day. And again, as I promised you all, 365 days of live stream videos. I'm gonna be here every single day. And again, after Ramadan, I'm gonna stick with 9:30, 10:30. So عليكم السلام ورحمة الله وبركاته, Nader. So again, guys, thank you so much, and always be kind, always be positive, optimistic, learn, learn the art of ignoring and always focus on your goal. If you want to be rich, always remember you can be rich. Start from your mindset and then go on. If you live in the United States and you need the resources, either a man or a woman, brother and sister, and guys, anybody that need the resources, and I'm serious, even if you just have an idea, you don't have your business running yet, get hold of me through my WhatsApp and my visit community and my YouTube page. I will put you there in the resources, and I'll do my best to make it come to real. Excuse me. So again, guys, always remember to be kind, to be helpful, help everybody, be kind to everybody. Don't expect anything in return. Whatever you throw out there will come back to you. So always be kind, always be good to everybody, and love each other, and just spread kindness. That's what we do, and that's what we're here for. Don't let the media and thing, wash your brain, or mislead you. And again, love you all, and thank you for being here. Thank you, my brothers and my sister all over the world. Again, I will see you here tomorrow, inshallah, if we're still alive. So again, guys, you all have a wonderful day, a wonderful evening and afternoon, to the other side of the world, and Ramadan Kareem, and inshallah Rabbil Alameen, I will see you all tomorrow. For Assalamu alaikum. Love you all.